Hi, Will from Sound on Sound here at the NAMM show with Andrew Kilpatrick of Kilpatrick Audio. Andrew, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for coming.
No problem at all. So, people might know Kilpatrick Audio from the synthesizer space, right?
Right.
But you've got something a bit different today, right?
Yeah, we're moving beyond sort of the stuff we've been doing, modules and our tabletop synth Phenol, which has been really, really good for us. We're taking some of the things that we've learned from that and a few other projects, and we're working on some tabletop audio effects specifically designed for synthesizers and keyboard players.
So what do you have?
So we're working on a product called Torque, which is a multi-band stereo compressor in a tabletop unit. It's really designed for people who probably wouldn't be using a compressor, maybe in the studio or on stage. If you want to get away from your computer, a lot of people are using plugins to do that, but in terms of a hardware device that does multi-band compression, it's pretty rare to see that on stage. So, a lot of guys using tabletop boxes, drum machines, various other kinds of hands-on synths. We want to offer a hands-on compressor that can go along with that. It has 99 presets. You can load in, set up your sound and sort of tweak it. And then when you get to your gig, then you can call up the sound that works well with a particular instrument that you're using. Control the dynamics, make things sound punchier, and all around just improve the sound.
So what's the technology that it's based on then?
So it's completely digital. It's not really trying to emulate any particular vintage compressor. It's really trying to offer a really high quality compression for a space that is probably just ignoring that in their setup at this point, just because there's no such device in a compact size.
Right, and the other device then?
The other device is called Redox. It's a stereo reverb. It uses the same technology. We're working on a new line of sort of small, compact effects processors and various audio devices that really are designed for electronic music. They have USB power, they have MIDI control. It's all 24-bit converters and floating point processing inside. So really, really good quality audio processing, lots of headroom, but really targeting this hands-on users on the table as opposed to using a stomp box effect for a keyboard. We're starting from the ground up, building something that's designed specifically for electronic music.
Awesome. Okay, so where can we actually hear these? When will we be able to hear them?
Okay, so we're going to have some demos available on our site and on our YouTube channel within probably a month or two of the NAMM show, and we're looking at release in May.
And how much will they cost?
So we're looking at $5.99 or less for the compressor, which is called Torque, and we're looking at $4.99 or less for the reverb.
And that's US, is it?
And that's US, yeah, map pricing, yeah.
And in terms of the different sounds that are available in the reverb box, what sort of range do we have there?
So we're looking at their algorithmic reverbs, obviously. We're looking at sort of the traditional, Schroeder-style reverbs. And then we're looking at also some really interesting effects that are designed specifically for sort of hands-on performance. Freeze effects and other kinds of modulation effects that performers can use. Because we have the MIDI control capability, there's a lot of creative sort of expressive potential. And because it's right there in your setup, we're really looking to make it something that people can really perform with as opposed to just in their rack, with a preset called up and so on. So we're really trying to bring as much sort of expressiveness as we've done with our other, synths and other products. Make it part of the whole setup,
Perfect. Okay, well thanks very much, Andrew.
Thanks a lot.